Friendship supreme. Friendship supreme. Finding the geek within.
Hey everybody, my name is Michael.
My name's Cleve.
And welcome to a holly jolly episode of Friendship. We're the podcast that's been trying to find the best Christmas movie, and we could have done it. Maybe done it. Did we do it?
This is the last one.
Last one. Is one of these four the best Christmas movie of 2023?
I can tell you out of these four
Okay.
that I think I might have enjoyed this one the most.
Oh, okay. What did we watch?
We watched Genie.
Genie. Melissa McCarthy's Genie.
Yeah, the guy didn't even get his name on the poster.
Did you know that guy from anything?
No.
I never.
It has to be a Christmas movie because there's a Christmas tree on the poster.
Oh, fair enough. We were questioning whether or not this is constituted as a Christmas tree. I mean, a Christmas movie.
Papa. P-A-A-P-A.
Papa.
Papa. Yeah, yeah. If you want to get it like that, yeah. Came out this year, as Michael said.
Mm-hmm.
A very typical Christmas movie, I feel like.
Yeah. Sort of. Yeah. Guy works too much.
He works too much. They always work too much.
He works too much.
I don't know how much he's getting paid, but to me, that factors in on you work too much.
Yeah, fair enough. If
you work too much, but you're bringing in like six figures.
If I'm the reason you can afford the house we're living in, maybe you can reconsider that. But also, yeah, right. No, I get it.
It's always the job.
Priorities.
So Bernard is married to Julie.
You said it wrong, actually. Bernard.
Bernard.
That's how they kept saying it. It really got to me. Anyways, tell me more about this. I'm so sorry I cut you off.
Nardo.
Nardo.
He's married to Julie, and they have a daughter, Eve, and he misses Eve's birthday, which is close to Christmas. And
because he's working for the villain from Spy Kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
he's upset about it, or she's upset about it, and so she goes with her. She goes over to her mother's, as one does apparently, in every stereotypical situation. And he goes to work the next day and then gets fired, which is cool that you maybe missed my kid's birthday party and then you fired me. I might fight you.
Throwing hands
on
sure.
site. On site.
100%.
Like, word? And then just get up.
You'd like to die today.
Yeah. So then he goes home and rubs this ugly box, and out pops Melissa McCarthy as a genie. And they work to get Julie and Eve back.
All boxes are beautiful in their own way.
Not this one. This one looked like
it looked rough, and it was
an ugly sweater.
Was there an explanation as to why? Because like they showed in the beginning that it was on his mantle, but like they never were like, yeah, it was just some piece from work.
No idea where he even got it from.
Yeah, no.
He tried to give it away.
He did try to give it to his daughter. He's like, "Look, your first antique," and then just gave it to her because he didn't have a birthday present for her.
How do you feel about the wishes rule, where the 3 wishes is a myth and you get unlimited wishes? That does allow for more shenanigans to ensue.
So many more shenanigans, right? And I think that was the purpose of it, obviously, to allow for shenanigans. I think that the 3 wish rule always gives that like weight to your wishes.
Yes.
It did always feel like an arbitrary thing. Like, why is that magic limited? But also, you know, it needs to give some.
But if you don't do that, then you steal the Mona Lisa by accident.
Yeah, fair enough. He did steal the Mona Lisa by accident. You know, you'd think that someone that's considers themselves to be quite educated and smart would like really word things correctly.
You know what's so funny is because he says, "I wish you would something." Like when he first meets her, and I was like, "Oh, there's one wish, right? Like that's gonna come up later in the movie." And then she was like, "You actually have as many wishes as you want." And I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." So yeah, got it,
Yeah,
understood.
I'm the dummy. It
Um,
yeah, there was a lot of shenanigans.
how did you feel about the genie's first like real experience with music?
So well, I got it. I get it because well, she first heard like opera, right? And was like, this is
Yeah.
amazing. And then she got to hear Bubba Sparks. And I mean, I get it. If I could listen to Bubba Sparks for the first time ever again, thank you.
If you've not heard this new booty,
Yeah,
I'm jealous because you get to do it for the first time.
100%. Yeah, yes.
Um,
I wish these were virgin years to Miss New Booty.
yeah, that was funny. And it
Bubba
was just like
Sparks.
hard rock at some point. I like that she had a little fucking knife that she was just
She
on the
was
ready for.
really ready to stab people. And
And she used that knife multiple times.
yeah, here's the thing. Because Cleve was like, do we need to watch this at first? And I explained to him that because he knows I don't like Melissa McCarthy. Don't ever find her funny usually. I laughed at her a lot in this.
She's good at we'll say the Born Yesterday.
Yeah,
Like
she did that role
act.
well.
Yeah. So basically he's using his wishes to try to get, his wife back and his kids back. Um that's how they end up stealing the leases. They're trying to like fix up his place. We get to know her a little bit and how she became a genie, which is just fucking someone put a curse on her.
Yeah, which I
I
don't
didn't know it
know
was
how
that
that
easy to make
tracks,
a
but
genie.
yeah, it can't be. I'm sure the lore out there, people that actually know the lore about this would be absolutely enraged. But
Well, let's see.
while Cleve looks up how to make a genie, he's supposed to learn the lesson of family is important, blah blah blah. Spend time with family, and so he does, and he realizes that, and then makes all this time to spend with his family and do things with his family. And granted, he does get a Ferrari at one point, or I think it was a Lamborghini. It's a
Yeah,
Lamborghini, but
as one does.
like he also spent time with his kid and had fun and did all these things. He did all the right shit. He got a little bit out of it, but he did all the right shit. And then at the end, his wife was like, hey, I still don't think this is going to work. I still think we need all this space now. And I'd like it to be more
Because you're doing well with your daughter now.
Yeah. But you have a great relationship with your daughter, so that's good. This is the way she left that.
Yeah.
It was the most unnecessary, like I don't know. It was rough. I was like, this is aggravating. She didn't say I couldn't wish death on someone. In fact, she encouraged death often. So, like, at that point, you want to just go ahead and take her out. I'd appreciate
I
that.
like that. Like, I can't wish someone die, but like, I'll just go do it.
Yeah.
Like, there's no problem with my
That's
little
fine.
knife. And you still can't wish love.
You
That's
can't
the
force
hard
people
rule.
to love.
You can't change people's feelings or something like that. Yeah, it did feel like just a. It almost was like, what's the lesson here? When you fuck up, you fuck up. Like, there's no coming back. Be on time, because if you're not, your wife and children could leave you.
That might be true, but then also, like, we then allow him to break the rules.
That's also fair. The lore on genies is a lot. I was scrolling and I was like, a lot of there's a lot of different places of the world that believe a lot of different things, and maybe it'll be a whole episode on its own. How did you feel about the family wishes scene?
That family's got some fucking issues, and they're gonna have to see some therapists after that.
Oh, they do that. One of them gets wished to hell. One of them wishes that she would shut up and not talk, and then is like really hurting on the idea of having to use one of his wishes to, because he tells them they've only got 3.
Yeah.
It was funny
So his
to
whole
see him be
family's
like,
his,
fine.
his family's concerned about his mental health, and he's trying to figure out a way to explain to them what's going on in his life, and so he decides, comes up with a plan with his genie to essentially tell them he has a genie, but like gives each one of them 3 wishes so that he can prove that he has a genie, and
Just to make them happy.
none of it goes well. Yeah,
None
like
of it.
Cleve said, one of them goes to literal hell, then then someone's upset because they had to waste their wish to wish him back from hell. Someone gets wished to never speak again, and their mouth gets sewn shut, and they have to waste a wish to undo that, and it's the load of comical errors. At one point, the mom just says, "I wish all of this was done," and foop, they all go away.
It was like, yeah, good wish. I thought about, like, I wonder, did she send them to their cars, or are their cars still in New York and they're not? Or are they home now?
I like to think that they're home now with their cars, man. The
That'd
happiest
be,
ending,
I mean,
right?
you know what? Here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you, she was a good genie in which, like, one, it wasn't like a monkey paw thing, right? Where
Yeah.
you made a wish, but like, go fuck yourself. But it wasn't like a deal with the devil or anything. But she also was an intuitive genie. She wasn't a very literal, like, you said this thing, and so
It was
that's
not
all you get.
It was not a leprechaun thing. It was
Yeah.
She wasn't trying to get gotcha the whole time.
Yeah. Or like, hey man, you said fucking you wish it was raining cats and dogs, so now guess what? There's cats and dogs outside.
Just splattering on the ground. It'd be rough.
Hard,
It'd be really
hard
rough.
smack.
Just so bad. Oh no. Now
So
that's all I can see in my head.
when they're trying to get the wife back, and the wife's like, nah, because you're being a good dad now. Not as how that works.
Yep.
Um,
It was super solid. Loved it.
he wishes the genie go to the movies, and then a fire starts, and that's how he gets caught with the Mona Lisa. I don't know why you couldn't be like, oh, this is just a copy of the Mona Lisa. Real quick,
I don't understand how,
instead of looking super guilty, like, uh-oh.
I don't know how the police believed that he was the one with the Mona Lisa. Like, it just didn't, like, it wasn't a vibe of like, oh yeah, this guy, he's an international art thief.
Yeah, who steals it and then hangs up in their living room? Anyway, I get it. We got to get movie. You know what? It led me to one of the greatest actors of our generation. And for that, I'm thankful. If that's the story that you have to tell to get me to Luis Guzman, I'll take it.
So solid.
I
So
love that
weird.
man so much.
I always think of Community whenever, because it's, it's the whole gimmick that he
Right.
went to the college and stuff. But yeah,
Was he ever in an episode of it? I feel like he was in one.
in that
But
episode?
he might not have been. Okay.
In that episode when they have a statue to him and stuff, and he shows up.
Yeah, he's such a. He also was one where I'm like, anybody thinks that you can't be an actor, I want you to look at this man.
He knows what he's about.
He commits to his roles, and look at him go.
I love when he's like, go get the Mona Lisa, and he's like, you're not gonna be happy. It's not the Mona Lisa.
He has an IMDb a credit for 175 movies.
Sounds right.
Or roles, I'll say, because shows are in there and stuff too.
Yeah.
He was in Moon Girl Devil Dinosaur.
Who do you play?
President Council Pena.
Yep. Sounds right.
So okay, so we'll get some spoilers to the end here. Um, everyone saw this coming, I'm sure. You don't even have to be a movie person to know that he's gonna wish for her freedom at the end. That's just what you do with genies in movies.
If you don't, then you're just a bad person.
Because he could have just kept wishing forever.
Forever.
And I really did appreciate. He was like, "We're equals. Like, you're my friend. This is what I want for you."
Yeah.
And so
Made for a
she's like,
touching scene at the end too.
"Yeah." And she was like, "I'm gonna go. I want you to know you've truly been my best friend. Um, I don't know where I'm gonna go." She was like, "I lied. I might go, back where I came from because time travel is a thing, but we just tell you that you can't, so you don't fuck shit up." And he was like, "Oh, this is so painful. I wish you would just go." And then she poops away. I'm like, "Have you not gotten this down yet? To where
Agreed.
you
She gave him a
wouldn't
piece
say
of paper,
that?"
though. She did give him a piece of paper that was
She
helpful.
gave him a piece of paper, and I don't remember what it said, but it had numbers on it.
Yeah, I didn't say anything else. Hopefully this will help.
Yeah, and he wishes that he would go back to the night that he missed his daughter's birthday. So he obviously quits his job because that guy can suck it, and makes everything right. He does blow his 3 wishes immediately, right? We couldn't hang on to, like, I could see where you could hang on to 2 of them, but whatever. The first wish is to go back to that time, 1, and then
Because he gets only so when he freed the genie. By the way, guys, he
yes,
gets 3 additional wishes to her departure, and that's where the 3 wish rule came from, guys.
which is really
So
considerate for
stupid.
genies.
So stupid. Yeah.
Well, you know what? I was like, because it was like, whenever you get rid of me, you always are like, "Oh, I should have done this thing." I was like, you know what? Sure, but
Yeah.
also like, so thoughtful of you,
Yeah,
because you could have just been like, "You gave me up, stupid," and
Yeah,
then
idiot. Yeah.
I had unlimited wishes, and now I have 0. Maybe it's a withdrawal thing. Like, man, you made me go cold turkey on getting everything I want, and then just nothing that I want. Rough. Anywho, so the first wish is to go back in time.
Mm-hmm.
The second wish is for a table at a restaurant that his daughter doesn't even like the food that they serve.
Oop.
And so he has to use his third wish to have the waiter make the food that she likes. When maybe we just go somewhere that makes the food that she likes.
But the point of that was to prove that the wishes mean nothing anymore. He's just happy to be with his family. He doesn't need wishes.
I didn't take it as that.
Oh.
I took it as that the wishes were worth it for them.
Yeah, that's fair.
But also, you probably just get one of the wishes because
you don't have a job.
So when he first gets there, she's like, "What do you want? Money, women, money, gold, women, golden girls." And he's like, "Money won't solve my problems." I'm like, "Money's literally your problem because if you had $1 million, that job could eat it, and you could spend time with your family."
Yep.
Like, I don't think people really get money. Really does solve
a lot,
98% of the problems.
A lot.
So many of the problems.
Unless you're just a terrible person, right? Like that's when it stops solving problems.
Well, that's who has all the money.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have money. It's because they have money.
Yeah.
We can't all have money.
No.
Chaos.
That's how the world works. Bad people have money. Us schlubs, we don't. We're out here recording ourselves every weekend.
Yeah, to Archie and Jamin. What up?
What's up, guys? Appreciate you.
Yeah, but
and future us rewatching our own stuff.
Yeah, God, we're funny sometimes, and I hate that nobody notices it. Anyway, so that's how I took it. Like, oh, the wishes were like worth
important to his family
on her.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, like, maybe we just
keep Keep one for yourself.
I mean, maybe
A bill?
we wish her. Maybe we wish for the money to get her into whatever college she wants. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe you just wish for a cool billion, because then you never have to worry about shit.
Have
Ever.
a child.
Ever.
And Jennifer was watching it, and she was like, "I would ask for the money in my account." I was like, "That's where you messed up. It just needs to be cash, because the genie's not going to cover why there's
Where
$1
it
billion.
came from? Yeah. Mm.
And that's going to get flagged real hard,
Yeah.
because mine right now has 53 cents in it. So if it went up to $1 billion and 53 cents, there would be concerns.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you though. If I'm gonna be, can we be 100% honest with each other right now?
Yeah, go ahead.
If you walked into your bank with a bag full of cash and like, hey, could you deposit this in my account? They're still gonna have questions for you.
Right. But I just figured I would just spend the cash.
Oh, you just
right?
you do what you do. You once you have, like, assuming you ask for an obscene amount of money, like I said, like $1 billion, I think is a pretty solid number to ask for, right? Not too crazy, but like also changed my life forever. You go to one of those money people that rich people have. Rich people all have money people, right? The money person that like diversifies their portfolio.
The money launderers.
No. Like legal money launderers, like Wall Street guys. The guys that like snort cocaine off of strippers' butts.
That is 90% of what they do.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I saw a movie one time.
They snort cocaine off strippers' butts, and they read out initials of companies.
Yeah. Why are we not stockbrokers?
Buy. Sell.
I think we could do this.
No, I don't understand the stock world. Don't put me in there. I'll fucking crash. I will crash.
I bought GameStop stonks. I don't worry, guys. I came out up. Not like
you're like that movie. You're like that movie. Was it Dumb Money? That's not this movie.
It's not this movie. Yeah, and then he leaves that restaurant to go see his friend. Or he left the house to go see his friend?
Yeah, so it goes to 3 months later.
Oh, that's what it was. And then he's getting them.
He's gonna go get some za with the doorman, who I enjoyed.
Yeah, I would have believed that was her husband, by the way, because I know he's in like everything she's in. I would have believed it was her husband aged up with makeup, but it was not. I looked it up.
It definitely just should have been, right?
Right.
Like,
wouldn't have been.
Just cast him.
Yeah. He's in like everything with her.
Do it for the fam.
The memes, you know what I mean?
He is in a lot with her. I like him too. He's funny. You got it. Melissa McCarthy's husband. You got to be right. You can't be fucking dull.
I want to say she negotiates it a lot of the time that like he's with her, which I respect.
They have some traveling commercials right now. Whatever she's working on, Expedia maybe, Travelocity. Fucking I don't know the names. I don't go anywhere. But yeah, they have commercials that they do together too. But Lenny owns a pizza shop, and he knew that she was there, right? Because the look on his face, it was like he was excited to see her.
Yeah,
like he hadn't.
I think he knew she worked there.
But she was like, "You want your pizza with pepperoni?" She didn't talk like that. And then
because he introduced her to pizza, and there was a funny part where she was like, "This is just a boring ass red triangle of nothing," and then she bit it, and she was real fucking pumped about it.
Yeah, which I get also.
Yeah, first time just having pizza,
just milk and cheese.
God, it's wasted on us when we're babies. We don't remember this shit. Can you imagine? You know what? I'm gonna have a second child now. Put it on the record. I'm gonna deprive them of the mush.
Just gonna not give them pizza.
Mush is all they get.
I'm so scared of that first soda.
Yeah, I gave her Sprite one day. It was a fuck up, man. Because now she's all the time. She's like, I love Sprite. Daddy. She loves Sprite, and I'm like, nah, honey, we're gonna get water. It's like, but Sprite's so good. I'm like, yeah, no, I get it.
Y'all got some of that Sprite here? Y'all sell that Sprite?
And what's funny is like it's not even caffeinated, right? Like it's just the sugar in it. So like it's not the caffeine that's getting her. She's just like, I really like those bubbles, Dad. I'm like, yeah, I get it, kid. Get it.
Hey, You got Sprite here?
And bro, she loses her mind when she
Man,
gets Sprite.
Sprite is everywhere. Let me get a taste. Let me get a taste of
Let
Sprite.
me get a small.
Oh, it's so cold.
Accurate. That's
man.
accurate. That's the 100% accuracy right there. Yeah. So he gets to see his old friend making the pizza pie.
Yeah. It's a cute ending.
Yeah.
Very fitting for a Christmas movie.
It's also stupid, but yeah.
If it wasn't a Christmas movie, I almost would have rather he didn't see her again. Is that weird?
Oh, that's fair. That part of the ending I actually didn't mind. I didn't. The part
I didn't mind it either, but I think I would have preferred
him never to see her.
he fucking accidentally wished her away, and that was, people come and go out of your life. That's just how the world works sometimes. Maybe that's too cold for Christmas, but
the part that really bugged me, I think, the most, Cleve, is that depending on what rules of time travel we go on, he never meets that genie.
Right.
Like none of the thing like that, because at the end of his wishing spree, he wishes that his old boss that he had gotten fired from before he went back in time, he wished that he donated all of his money to charity. That never happened. Now
I've talked about this before. I really hate when I want something and then they go back and it's like those things never happened.
Yeah,
it really bugs me.
100%. And so like we undid everything, and on top of that, the one that really bugs me is, deep in the back of that woman's head, she wants to fucking leave you. It only takes a smidge. There's just one thing that could have happened. Fucking gone.
She's close. She's
Fucking
close.
gone forever. Like, yeah, and you could be a better man. That doesn't fucking matter. She's gone.
And you know what's weird about it is because you could tell that she doesn't.
Yeah.
But it's almost like she doesn't want to mend it, or she's not ready to.
No, she met that one dude.
I mean,
we never said anything, but she met that dude, and that was when it was like.
That was someone from her childhood. She's been knowing that dude.
Oh, she been knowing that dude. They've been talking on the world.
That's that dude that's waiting in the wakes for you to fuck up. That's that guy.
That guy's the worst. I was that guy once.
I don't know what you mean. Anyway, yeah. I mean, also like he told the truth with the little girl, and they had like a really magical carpet ride day.
Didn't exist.
Gone. Also, you say that she didn't meet the genie, depending on what the scenario is. I'm assuming that you get to remember everything and you remember.
I guess.
Otherwise, why would it go? Why would you go back in time just to fuck up again and go through all that shit again?
Fair enough.
But also, if he does that, he's still got the lamp.
Oh, he does. She's not free anymore.
In his house.
She's not free
right?
Anymore.
But he knows where she is, though.
He does know where she is. So did he just repeat those actions then? Because if he has the previous knowledge that he had, okay. So I'm willing to go on that, but I still think he should have gotten some wishes in for himself. But whatever.
Yeah, it would have been hard.
It's so stupid not to I don't know.
Get your
a car. Yeah, like you don't have to get a Lamborghini, but fuck, like get a nice car.
Because you lose all the wishes that you spent. You lose
any of the good stuff that you did for anybody. All those kids that got real Christmas presents.
Right.
Katie loved that. I hated it. I looked at it as from the perspective of the parents of those children. Katie was like, "How great is it for those kids?" I said, "I don't care." My kid comes down the street, it's like, "Dad, look at this fucking military tank I asked for, and I got it." I'd be real upset.
You know what the thing was to me? It was like, okay, at some point you had to walk away from that line. So what kid got screwed? Who was the one right before the last one? Because I'm sure he's not happy.
That's rough.
At
what point do the kids' wishes start changing for what they want when they start realizing, oh shit, we get it?
Yeah. I wish there was a point where it was like, she was like, oh, I looked up everything from between when I was there and now. Because when you do certain things like WWTC D, what would Tom Cruise do? Like that's a thing that you would know if you were in this era.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or like when she's like, you get some Nardo-mance, and she puts like an exclamation point at the end. Like those are things that they're very nitpicky, but it's things that someone like her wouldn't know because of where she. Like I said, it's very nitpicky things that it just triggers in my brain. I'm like, you shouldn't know that.
Would you?
But also, I guess Aladdin's genie did it. So what the fuck do I know?
Fair enough. Would you have been a fan of the magic show she would have put on with Jesus? Because there was a whole joke about how she knew Jesus and she wanted to do a magic show, traveling magic show with him once.
I like when she was like, "What that guy do? So famous." He kind of died for everyone's sins, so you know, he did a little bit, depending on your part of the world, what you believe in, whatever. Yeah, I mean that joke went longer than I think it needed.
It did. It went a lot longer.
But also, the movie's like an hour and a half, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know what? In fact, one thing I think I liked about the movie is that we just got to shit.
Yeah, there was not a lot of waiting time. There wasn't downtime. There was a lot of downtime in some of the movies we watched this month.
Something was always happening.
Yeah. No, it wasn't bad. It was Melissa McCarthy, like I said, had good timing. She was good. It seemed like solid writing for a Christmas movie.
I like when she turned into the big Christmas tree, and she like changed her outfit, and she like fucking jiggled on by, and her little tassel thingies, tinsel. Yeah, it was shaking all around her. Could be both.
Could be both.
Yeah, no, it was good. I think it's better. I think it's better out of the four that we watched.
Yeah, I went back and forth on that one and Candy Cane Lane.
Candy Cane Lane was good. Candy Cane Lane dragged a bit, I feel.
Yeah, fair enough. You're not wrong. I think that out of the traditional Christmas movies that I always think of when I think of Christmas movies, Xmas might have been the best one, but it's just because I think of like Hallmark movies being like the Christmas movie, and like that felt like it followed that trope the most.
You know what? I also told Jennifer that I felt like we didn't even need a genie in this movie, and it could have just been a dream. You get the same.
Well, because you erased everything for me anyway.
Right.
It's just
I really dislike when things do that.
Hate it. So stupid. Because like again, I go back to more than anything else. The fact that you made your old boss donate all of his money to charity, that charity now no longer has all that money. And your boss didn't get screwed over like he should have.
But also, you weren't arrested for stealing the Mona Lisa anymore. So I mean,
he was acquitted. He was acquitted.
They got that mugshot.
So that would have existed forever. You know what? In his reality now, we never met Luis Guzman though. So there you go.
I know he's out there though. That's good.
All right. Out of 5 cookies,
he's thinking of me, and I'm thinking of him.
Out of 5 cookies, what do you give it, man? 5 Christmas cookies.
For a Christmas movie, this might get 5 cookies.
This is the new one. Is this a repeat? Like you're gonna watch it again next year?
I mean, I don't know if I'll watch any of these movies ever again. But
is there any Christmas movie that you do watch again, like multiple, like reoccurringly?
Not by my choice.
No, yeah, my wife watches all of them. Like in fact, she's probably doing that right now. She's watching some movie.
I watched A Christmas Story multiple times, but that's more because there's just a channel that dedicates it.
They really I just never understood it, but yeah, they do.
Just easy. What you pay for the movie once, and then you get to play it all day
forever.
I don't understand why they do that. Financially, that doesn't make sense.
How are people tuning in for that?
I think it's easy to put it on
in the background,
and not have to worry about
it.
Yeah. But no, if my mom came over and she was like, "I really want to see this," I wouldn't put it on.
Okay, yeah.
That's one of the bigger compliments I can give to a movie.
Yeah.
Is it's either I'll watch it again, which is the higher peak, and then it's I'll watch it with somebody I won't have a problem with it.
If they needed to watch it again, yeah. Or if they need to watch it again. Yeah.
Well, like if Jennifer wanted to watch it again, I wouldn't be like, I'd probably be on my phone.
That's when you bring your
But-
pen and paper out, though, and you start writing down all the mistakes. Well, now I can look at everything you've done wrong.
Yeah, that's not what I do the first time.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at like 4.5, 5 cookies.
Yeah.
Candy Cane Lane had a couple faults that I hold against it that I think that this one would end up being better. Let us know what you guys thought about Christmas movies this year. There was a ton. There's so many. If there was ones we missed and you wanted us to see them, let us know what we missed. If you've seen some of these movies and want to tell us what your opinion on it, we'd love to hear about it. If your name is Jammin' Pacos or Neo Archie 17, we love you guys.
Check out the Twitch.
You're the best.
Did you realize both his sisters were, or the people that played his sisters were both Saturday Night Live women?
I did not.
Yeah. It's a cool thing. And Messi.
Oh, and Messi. Yeah.
Shout out. If he's listening.
He's definitely listening. This is derailing right now. Yeah, guys, if you guys want to find all more content of ours, we're constantly posting stuff on YouTube. We also live stream video games on Twitch 4 days a week. We're here. We're everywhere. If you guys want to hear about different stuff, you want to know about different stuff, you want us to just sound like assholes talking about shit we don't know about, please let us know what you want to hear about. We will gladly cover some of it. I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday season, whatever holiday you celebrate. And yeah, I've been Michael.
This is Cleve. Do you have your cup?
I don't have a cup. Oh, I do have a cup. I've been drinking this whole fucking...
To Big J.
The Big J.